What's up, folks? Oh, my Maria. I like one Brooks and Dunn song. Brooks and Dunn, all right? One. Give me a break. This parking lot is full of vans. What am I gonna talk about today? If you're wondering which Charlie Hunman movie I saw, Hunman? I saw The Lost City Z because the girl behind the counter recommended I see that. I'm obnoxious. I'm like, can I see the Charlie Hunman movie, please? She's like, what? I'm like, Charlie Hunman or Hunan. She's like, do you know the name of the title? I go, yes. Lost City Z and King Arthur. She's like, which do you want to see? And I'm like, which do you think I should see? She said Lost City Z. She said the book was good. Lost City Z, however, what's all that noise back there? Lost City Z could have, I don't know. There's definitely some good acting. Who was that kid? Forget his name. This is the vampire movie guy. That's a vampire movie guy, right? It wasn't Harry Potter. It wasn't Harry Potter. I don't know. I can't look it up because I'm on my phone. Or I'm talking to my phone. Anyways, if it's vampire guy, not True Blood, whatever. Vampire guy or Harry Potter guy, I don't know what that kid's name is. But he did a fantastic job. His acting was on point. It's hard to get Charlie, Sons of Anarchy, Jax Teller out of my head, right? But I hate to be a dick, but Lost City Z was you could see where they were trying. It's like they were trying to be something, or maybe they were trying to be too many things. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna dig it, which I did like it, but I would, if I had bought or rented it from Redbox and watched it, I'd be like, eh. So up until November, for a long time I was trying to be a coach, right? A life coach. What kind of life coach? I don't know. I thought I made some bad mistakes when when I started coaching people and I started telling people what to do instead of coaching them. So I turned the wrong damn street. I do this all the time. Coaching people is not telling them what to do. I didn't know that. So I ended up losing my first client. Because I told, instead of coaching her, I was telling her what to do. Don't do that, do this, blah, blah, blah. Then I started reading something like The Coaching Principles by Jack Canfield or something. Jack Canfield and Peter Chi. This guy named Peter Chi. Essentially what I learned is when you're coaching, you don't do anything but ask questions. Like, nothing out of your mouth should be anything other than a question. I have a hard time doing that, so what I like to do is give examples, right? At least it's not at least I'm not telling you, but I'm giving examples from my life or examples from professionals. But I don't know. I sucked at it as a coach, I guess. I was not a good coach. Though I was new at it, so give me a break, right? I shouldn't be so harsh on myself. But I gave it up to become an author. Maybe someday people will want to meet with me and pay me. I want to help people like that, but I don't think I was equipped with it. But in the meantime, what I've been doing is practicing. And the weird thing is, people don't know that I'm practicing, right? Because being a coach is nothing but being a good listener. So here's the difference. When I go up to people and say, hey, you're doing those wrong, let me show you, you want me to show you how to do that? Like, people get defensive right away, don't want you around. But if I walked up to somebody, I didn't think about it, and said, and I said, well, what is that? I'm curious, what does that exercise do? Because this is me in the gym all the time, right? I want to tell people what to do. Oh, where did you learn that? Or how's that? Or, then you start asking questions. Like, is that helping? And then you're just a listener. Like, you're allowing people to talk. And you're listening. So when I'm talking to friends or acquaintances and they have problems that they're talking to me about, it's very easy for me to say, listen, you need to quit all this bullshit, blah, blah, blah. But it's not going to work, right? So they have to find the answer themselves. So I always just ask questions and listen. And that makes me a better listener. I'm not a good listener. As you can tell, I like to talk. So I don't make a good listener. But in practicing my coaching, I'm not necessarily practicing coaching. I'm practicing being a better listener. Very recently, by the way, if you work somewhere and you say, how's it going? And you ask me, you're fucked. Because I'm not going to say, fine, how are you? I'm going to tell you how it's going. How you doing? Oh, well, as a matter of fact, so when I was at a location, I said, how you doing? This person said, fine. How are you? I'm like, and so I'm the same, like in reverse. I will not accept fine, how are you as an answer. I will inquire. I'm like, are you sure? And well, so she was honest. She was honest with me, and so I started asking questions. And luckily, the place of business was not very busy, or there were small interruptions. She could still do her job. But by the time we were done, she was grinning ear to ear and had made some serious, I'm not gonna say changes, but there was some change in outlook in her life just by talking to me. just by talking to me, she had changed her outlook on her life, which could have a long-term effect. And I was smiling. She was smiling. I was smiling. I'm like, this feels good, man. This feels awesome. This is what I want. This is what I wanted to. I don't know if this is what I want to do. I don't want to go and start like, here's my coaching page. But I really, really, really do enjoy it. And I really do want to help people. And just help them get over this dumb battles that they're fighting with. They're not always worth dealing with. Just let them go. People have this feeling that they disagree with the majority, right? With society, with majority, but they think they're wrong because the majority dictates this, right? Oh, wow, you shouldn't do this because people don't want you to do that. Well, fuck them. I wrote an article about, what was the title of that article? I think the article was why you should never take my word for it. I think that was the article. And anyways, I was talking about how you should go with your gut. You should go with your gut, or go with people who you trust, right? Go with people who you trust, what they believe, even if it's not the majority. And what was the other one? I said something else, I think. But I got a comment from a guy, and a guy's like, the 3 pieces of advice that you gave are complete crap. Those are just feelings. They're not backed by science or facts. I never posted that comment because I just didn't want to. But what he basically did was reaffirm like what I was saying in the article. Like, yeah, I'm telling you to go with your feelings. Right? Make decisions based on how you feel about something, not based on how other people feel about something. Damn, it's deep, son. It's deep. I'm trying to get that parking spot right there. This place is more crowded than I thought. Ticket, 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 ticket. Can I fit in here before the sign? Take that Volvo. Take that shit. There. I'm in there. Alright. So that was, I think, make decisions based on how you feel, not how other people feel. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I got more to talk about too, but we'll worry about that later. First chapter of my upcoming book will be right here if you want to read it. If you want to buy my book, you will find a link to buy my book, my first book. They go together, so you might as well get it. All right. That is it, folks. I'll talk to you later.